I live in Bintan. Tet holiday period is now in full swing. I'm actually amazed. It's the first one I've experienced, so it's a great time. It's a time for family and friends and coming together and drinking a fair bit of beer, if I must say so, which is not something I'm opposed to. There's a market near where I live that basically sets up every 6 to 8 weeks, but it's somewhat Tet themed this time with flowers and different things. So I figured we'd go for a walk around it. And let's just say I could do with the walk. I've been riding the bike around too much, and too much seafood and, well, too much good food. It's starting to increase the pant size, which is never a good thing. So I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to flip the screen around so you don't have to look at my head and see me sweat. It's about 32 degrees, which funnily enough it's 32 degrees pretty much every day in Ho Chi Minh City, so there's nothing new in that. But we'll go for a walk and have a look around at the things that are available for sale at this market, and we'll just talk as we go. Anyway, I'll flip the screen around. There you go. Yeah, it's quite bizarre. Probably every 6 to 8 weeks. For no other reason, they cut off one lane each side of this road and set up this little outdoor market. It's quite good. Hello. Hello. Ciao. There's some magnificent furniture, as you can see. Yeah, so far Tet's been an incredible experience, and it's really only just begun. The official government holiday period starts tomorrow for 1 week. All government services shut down. The large cities like Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi largely empty out of a lot of people that come to work in the city but go home for this period to spend the time with their families, which makes it a rather interesting time if you're travelling to Vietnam, as you may not be able to go places. Travel becomes fairly expensive because the amount of Vietnamese people that are moving around. Airfares to some areas are completely booked out. So if you're planning on visiting at this time of year, for this period specifically, the next week and a half, you'd probably want to, I'd suggest picking a spot you want to spend the whole time, which isn't a bad thing. But yes, I'll be celebrating this walk later on with quite a few beers, and got some fireworks to let off. Unlike Australia, where you legally can't buy fireworks anymore because apparently adults can't be trusted to make adult decisions in that country. But here, you can actually legally buy fireworks for holiday periods, for celebrations, weddings, birthdays. You can legally purchase and detonate some fireworks, so can't wait to do that. Plenty of fruit trees. Some of the furniture here is absolutely amazing. Yeah, some of the furniture, if you can see. It's quite amazing, very intricate detail. They do love wooden furniture here. Little big ass wooden rocking chair. How good's that? Or a giant wooden hammock. How good. Flowers make up a big part of the Tet preparations. You can see these yellow flowers absolutely everywhere. People buying them. It's quite amazing. But yes, if you're looking to travel here this time of year, I'd definitely advise thinking it through, because a lot of activities might not be available because they simply have to shut down to the staff, because their staff go home for the holiday period. But of course, if you want to come and immerse yourself in the cultural experience of the Lunar New Year, well, I can highly recommend it. But yeah, so far Tet, it's been a definite period of party so far. It's been pretty much one every day, which is, again, something I'm not opposed to. Should be more of it. Dinners, lunches, and beer and rice wine's been involved in it all, so I actually had to get the wife to double me home the other night. I may have had a few too many rice wines. Rookie mistake, but that and about 12 beers, so there was no riding the motorbike for this black duck. And of course it's a very happy time for our young son, who just recently turned 3. He doesn't have to go to school, so he's been living it up. Now, one thing no one told me about young children is when they finally turn 3, that doesn't necessarily mean that the terrible twos are over. Unfortunately, there's not a switch you can flick to make that happen, and he certainly does have his moments. But love the little guy, and honestly, some of the epic tantrums have been quite hilarious to watch, which is probably not what you're supposed to think at the time, but when you're standing in a airport at check-in and the young fella, I don't know what actually caused his displeasure, but threw himself on the ground, arms, legs flying around. It actually looked like he'd been taken out by a sniper. He dropped that quickly. And it's hard not to, well, laugh at him, but we've all been there when we were young. The only disappointment about the whole thing was I didn't videotape it so I could show him when he turns 18. That would have been entertaining. But as you can see, lots of flowers, lots of trees, lots of people. Lots of watermelons. I don't know quite what the go is with the watermelons. A lot of them have got, look like they've got some kind of drawing on them. I must ask the wife what that's about. As you can see, there's some there, dressed up for Tet. They're big watermelons. Watermelon is abundant here, which makes me happy. Watermelon, beer. The two main things in my life, other than my wife and As you can see, organised chaos. Only way to be. It took me a while to find somewhere to park. I couldn't actually see anywhere, but one thing, if you're riding a motorbike in Vietnam, do not just park anywhere. You're likely to come back and your bike won't be there. There's generally plenty of places where you can park. Might be a small fee involved, 5,000 or 6,000, maybe 10,000 Vietnamese dong, which is 50 to 70 cents. So find those spots, pay the price, and the benefit is when you get back, your bike will be there. On riding in Vietnam, if you plan on doing that when you come here, first and foremost, it shouldn't be your first time ever riding a motorbike. It really isn't the place to learn. But even if you've got some experience, try and find a place, preferably out in the countryside where it's a lot quieter, to get a feel for how traffic works here, and then graduate as you go. Get incense, yep. Now this continues on for about another 5 blocks. They've got a stage set up at night. There's entertainment, rides for kids and whatnot. It's actually quite nice to see. Well, anyway, that was just a quick walk around this market area. I got some ideas for some upcoming videos and get some more out there for you to see. I'll do a few more street ride videos. They seem very popular. Going to go into District 1 and ride around all the attractions just on the motorbike, so you can see all that sort of thing. And I'll mark the points of interest and link the Google Map things so you can save the points of interest for when you come to this beautiful country. On top of that, I've got a few other little things up my sleeve for places to visit. I've said previously, I'm looking for places that aren't necessarily on the tourist map, that are really worth seeing but no one goes to, or mainly because they don't know about them. There's plenty of places like that here that just haven't been included on the map. So stand by for that. That'll be coming up in the near future. The District 1 ride I should be doing in the next week or two, once things get to normal here after the Tet period. We've got a fair bit of fireworks tonight, so I might take the camera and film that. And I can't wait to actually light a couple myself. As I said before, that takes me back to the childhood days of Queen's birthday weekend and a giant bag of crackers. Good times, and it's sad that they were taken away. But as I said, some people can't be trusted and blow their hands off, so everyone else suffers. It's a bit stupid, but there you go. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the little walk around. I'm now sweating profusely and I'm going to go get a couple of beers. Talk to you later.